Get to those goblins.
By the way, those goblins look amazing.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah?
I think this may be the only map where my longbow physically has enough range to make it be worthwhile.
Normally, I don't feel like I can do long-range maps because I feel like it's like such a bother to the players. But you know, I think this. I thought I'd keep with a small amount of guys. And make it more thematic. Maybe have some more reinforcements come in.
Yeah.
I don't know why I feel like there's 100 guards hidden.
You know, by the way, normally I would be like, well, I can't really use my longbow because I have to be the group's main tank. Especially because Dan isn't here, but we have all these extra guards with us.
Meat shields.
We have 2 Knights of Rohan, we have Sir Francis Steele whenever he gets out of that door. By the way, where did the orcs who were inside go?
I'm gonna thematically deal with them.
Okay. We've got the extra 4 mustard guards.
Oh, by the way, notes to Rampage. I did put dynamic lighting. I used the dynamic lighting layer to make sure that you can't climb randomly into the trees. Except the ones that I say you can. Except the ones I say you can. Also, there is only one exit out of that building, and I gave you a hint on where it's located.
Is it the ladder?
Yes!
You mean we can't go through the fire?
I think I made sure you couldn't.
Yeah, I tried. Didn't work.
No, I can't move through the fire.
Doesn't work, sadly.
Luckily, the fire will burn out eventually.
After we get out of the house.
And then we
burns the house down.
Well, the house is made mostly of stone, so much of the foundation will still be there.
Yeah, actually, like, so it's funny. I realized that after the fire, he's gonna have to like replace all the upholstery anyway. So I deleted all the upholstery from the map. All the plates. Y'all don't know how many layers upon plates I added to some of those tables.
I saw.
See, some of them like appeared to be more than like one plate stack. No, I just anyway. So, are you back, Mr. B?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll be given a reward.
Yes.
For saving the town.
And burning down the guy's house.
Okay, well, before that, we saved him from the orcs who burned down his house.
Okay.
Yes, we didn't cause the fire. The orcs.
We didn't start the fire.
No, we just dealt with the things that started the fire, and helped deal with the things that started Firedew's entire town. It's not our fault. It would have happened anyway.
I still don't think he's happy though.
Alright, are y'all all ready?
We are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Excellent. I've actually secretly already started the live stream.
Oh.
Secretly.
That's normal.
I've started the recording.
You're secreter.
Well, I decided, I'm like, I noticed something. XSplits is really good at letting me write my own events and not have to do a bunch of extra steps. So, thank you, XSplits, for, like, making this unpainful.
Unpainful. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, it has to be a word now.
Yes.
Because it was already painful due to other things. So now it's unpainful. Why is there a random red L through the fire, by the way?
I don't know. Apparently someone, like, decided to deploy that or something. I don't know. That's another Nick. Nice.
Nick and Nick plus a Nick equals a Nick. When the Nick
What?
becomes a Nick, when a Nick is also a Nick.
So interesting enough, apparently I actually have people chatting, but my actual live stream software that displays chat isn't working.
Huh. I've had that problem before.
Well then.
Apparently it's just flat out broken. Hey guys, I'm so sorry guys. I'm glad to hear that B Main 25. I'm glad to hear y'all are doing great. I'm really sorry. I'm blaming the chat. Like, I was sitting there staring at it and it wasn't like populating, so I became like slightly curious. So then I go pull up my like cell phone and it's like, no, everything's fine. Except there's a million people waiting to talk to you. Okay. So, on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, you'll cut some things on fire. Right?
No. They caught the things on fire.
Oh, is that the version of the story you're going with?
Yes. We killed everything, and then they got super scared and threw flame spears because they were super scared.
But
They were
we
super
totally
scared.
could have got the fire, but we didn't.
No.
It's
I mean, we had like things of water that we didn't use.
No, we used them. They just didn't work.
it's all the Buttercup guy's fault because or Honeycrisp or whatever his name is, because he had so much upholstery in there and the rugs. If he didn't have all of that ornate frou-frou-ness, his house would be on fire right now.
Well, obviously, if he just upholstered everything with gold, he'd be fine.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, the Emperor says that is the perfect color. Anyway.
It is in the purple.
So, who wants to make the first attempt to get out of the ladder? You operate the ladder.
Hang on,
Well,
I
it
got
depends.
this.
What kind of
Wait.
check do we need to make for this?
You get to make two different choices for a check, okay?
Okay.
So listen carefully. See, you climbing the ladder, easy peasy, right? Or sorry, climbing up the things to get up to that window, easy peasy. But then you get a choice. Do you jump out of the window or do you carefully climb down the ladder? If you decide to jump out, you need to make a difficult acrobatics check. But if you make it, you get a free turn to move after you land. If you decide to climb down the ladder carefully, you get to make a easy acrobatics check that pretty much anyone can pass, unless you're really unlucky.
How hard is a hard acrobatic?
It's going to be 18.
Yep, nope.
Hey, Chris, how about this?
You have like a +7 on your acrobatics.
I would like to go down the ladder carefully first.
Okay, then make a easy acrobatics check.
I think I rolled that. I got.
You got a perfect 20. So you carefully, epically, slowly climb down the ladder, and in slow-mo, and you see the fire blurring through around you, and it's like everything was slow motion. You feel untired by that, as if it was just a normal, everyday jog in the forest.
Okay, can you put me outside now?
Of course. Actually, I may not be able to.
Why?
Okay, Jakie, I have a question. What happens if you fail the hard acrobatics check?
You fall on your butt.
You take damage?
You take you will get one turn of disadvantage that will dissolve on your next turn. And You lose a little bit of respect in your friends around you, and I think you take 1 to 3 points of damage.
Ooh.
Worth it.
Ooh. I think I'll carefully do it. Maybe. That is why I went careful.
Why is Nick a plus 33?
I don't know why he
Nick is
has
severely broken.
I don't know why he has E stealth either.
Okay, I may have discovered the test character.
Nick.
Nick, we know that's not your
Yes.
stats.
No, I was just looking at the test character and I was trying to pull it up to
By
roll
the way,
dice.
try this one. I'm glad you like my videos. Thank you so much.
By the way, DK, Rampage slowly, carefully climb down the ladder.
Okay.
And then I guess Billy will carefully climb down, I guess.
He has to roll for it.
I
Also,
know.
if you fail the roll on the ladder, everyone has to jump.
You
Really?
can't.
Yeah,
You can't
because
just
if
put
you
the ladder
fail,
back up?
if you fail the easy one, oh, thank goodness. I didn't think it was possible. Like, Billy cannot fail the carefully climbing down. It's not possible. But if you do, it causes the ladder to break.
The ladder is really that bad.
I
that it
best
would
go
break.
last.
Okay. Who's going next?
I'll go next. Seriously.
Okay. By the
He'll
way,
just be
only
jumping.
one more person can climb down the ladder before they have to wait till next turn to climb down, because of how many people are perched around the ladder.
He's jumping.
Okay, go for it.
Chris, can I ask why the test character has 5e?
Wait, does that make it?
You didn't quite make that. Did you want to use a fate point to re-roll that?
Oh.
Please know
Probably
you
not
will
worth
only
it.
take 1 point of damage, and you'll have disadvantage for 1 turn.
I'll take the disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. So, by the way,
Can me and Billy just facepalm?
By the
can we
way,
just
you can
facepalm?
move 1 space away from everyone, and 1 more person can climb down the ladder.
There.
Wait, can me and Billy
Because
just
you
facepalm?
jumped further away than straight down. Yeah, and then you did a little roll. But
Can me and-
unfortunately, your roll didn't quite go so well, and you landed on your butt.
Could have gone better.
Why don't we have one of the Knights of Rohan or one of the mustard guards climb down?
Mustard guard next, yep.
Yeah, because if Mr. B wants to go last to avoid breaking the ladder, we should have all the
Yeah,
The
I'm
guards
helping
come
the
out?
people out of the house because it's burning down.
There we go. Alright, there's my strength check.
Plus, if they come down first, then they can guard you from the orcs. Rampage has discovered the test character.
No, I knew of this test character for a long time. I just didn't use him for a while. Okay,
Okay, by the
All right,
way, just to
perception.
let you know, the muster guards can actually fail the climbing down the ladder. Just to
That's
let
fine.
you know.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, it is what it is, right?
Everyone else who doesn't want to jump down has to skip their turn.
I think only Mr. B is left in the house.
Okay.
Oh no, there's tons of people in the house still.
Okay,
Well,
so
no, you're the only player left in the house. So
Oh,
the
yeah.
question is, do any of the NPCs want to jump out, Chris?
Yeah, let's send the ladies out.
Actually, we should probably have them come out last after the mustard guards have come out.
It depends on the.
by the way,
burny
the
house
muster
is.
guard almost failed the ladder check. Just letting you know.
How-
Okay, so by the way, the muster guard almost failed the ladder check. Just letting you know.
Good job.
He almost broke the ladder. He passed it with 1 point.
Bad.
So we get if we've got more, then let's send another mustard guard out.
Well,
we can't this
unfortunately,
turn.
yeah. Well, the thing is, only people who can leave now have to jump.
Oh no.
And I assure you, the mustard guards are very capable of really messing up a jump and actually really hurting themselves. So, makes sense. They're wearing armor. So,
Actually, the question is, does Beergle want to jump?
I don't think Beergle wants to leave so many people in that room.
Yeah.
What do you know?
Okay. Well. Okay. It is now Rampage. Turn 2.
I walk over here, and actually, I'll walk over here.
You might want to start looking for bad guys.
Yeah. I moved over. I moved over here, and then I do a super jump, and I go all the way over here, behind the tree.
I don't think that's possible.
What? Sure, it's possible.
No.
Okay, then I'll be right here. No, it's just a jump
by the way, if y'all
here.
want, you're free to walk 5 spaces on this map, or you can run 10 spaces.
Well, this is gonna be a long trip. Trip.
Okay, you ready? Is
Yes.
Billy gonna walk?
Yeah, he'll come over to me. Why not?
Okay, and Nick, what do you want to do?
Am I allowed to hold the ladder steady to give them advantage on their attempts down the ladder?
It's not its steadiness, it's accidentally kicking the ladder or going down and causing it to break. It has a support thing that kind of holds it together, and it's possible that it could be kicked and cause it to crack.
Well, unfortunately, I don't feel like my character would leave while there are still a bunch of people trapped in a burning building.
Nick, it's Nick. He would leave.
Yeah, it's like, sorry.
They're
Bye,
physically
children.
people.
It's the orphanage.
They're physically people in a burning building.
Yeah,
He's not.
Nick.
He's not going to walk away.
You are Nick. Nick would leave.
He really wouldn't, though. Just because he doesn't like elves.
Yeah, there are no more elves in that building. All the elves left.
Yeah, that was a joke from one of the earlier episodes.
Now the important races are in the building, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
those worth
guys.
saving.
I'll just sit here being an elf of Mirkwood. Thanks.
So Serzu,
Yeah.
that was a joke I made during one of the earliest episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, over half the players were elves.
Yeah.
But no, as much as he doesn't like the Doctor, and they seem to have problems with each other, he also doesn't want the Doctor to die.
Well,
I think
if you want,
that
if you want,
he
Nick, you
secretly
could
wants him
move
to
one
die.
space away, and that'll free people to exit the ladder.
Sure. Can you move me one space away, Chris?
I can do this.
It'll actually probably be easier to have you do it.
Possibleness.
Actually, you know what? Chris, can I move towards the main doors instead?
Yeah, go free the Knight of Rohan.
Yeah, because to me, Sir Francis Steele is still trapped over there.
Yep.
Okay.
I need his fighting ability.
Mr. B, are you gonna hold your turret and kind of help
Oh yeah,
people
no,
exit?
we're getting people
So,
out of the building.
Mr. B, since you're the only player in there, you get to choose who you want to evacuate next.
Guard.
Which guard? A Rohan
let's
soldier
go
or the
Rohan
mustard guard?
at this point.
What's that?
Rohan guard.
Okay.
So how
We're
many
get
people?
the mustard guards to try to
Wait. Can I
kill
ask a
us.
question first? How many people can we evacuate through the ladder this turn?
4.
Okay, so here's my suggestion. Send down both Rohan guards, Mr. Green, and Mrs. Peacock.
Yeah, I'm gonna get all the guards out because apparently there is a town full of goblins.
Yeah.
And I don't want to send the civilians out into what may be a battle without sufficient guardage.
Yeah. I figure if we have 3 guards plus all of us standing in front, we can start moving the civilians out.
Yeah.
And then, because this way we have less chance of the ladder being broken before the civilians can exit.
Yeah, I think if the ladder breaks,
Everyone's gonna be
we're gonna
okay.
have to have a human ladder or something, people helping people out. But anyway,
People on people.
so
on people.
Rohan guard
Sometimes
goes
it
out.
must be pretty fast.
Okay. Let's see.
He's good.
Yep. Okay, who's next?
The other Rohan guard.
Oh well.
And then a mustard guard.
A mustard guard? But they
Is
tried
that
to
a
murder
hobbit
us.
in there?
Yes, that is the Hobbit in there.
Yeah.
And then the hobbit.
Well, remember, the Hobbit's probably going to have the easiest time jumping out.
That's fine. He can go.
Okay. Thing is, I don't know if he's willing to leave, with like so many civilians still in here.
Yeah, if he's not gonna leave, that's fine. Then let's send
2 more mustard guards are chaos. There are
one of the.
guards.
So is the fire coming in the room yet?
Let's just say y'all took one of the water troughs and you basically have it against the door, and you basically have water on the floor in front of that door, and the door is wet.
Yeah.
All right, so
It doesn't burn very easily.
It has slightly more resistance, but eventually that.
Oh, okay,
you
so
know,
it's shut.
yeah, it's shut. Y'all
Alright,
wouldn't leave
so-
it open.
One of the mustard guards to stand guard on that door with some buckets of water, and then everyone else. Let's see. Let's send out another mustard guard.
Hey, should we throw Mr. Mustard's body out the window? Just so it's not cremated.
It's good enough for kings.
Just
Actually, that's Colonel Mustard right there, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
He's dead. Okay, so that's what that last guard can pull out.
Oh, you
That's
want
good.
you want the mustard guard just to toss the body out the window?
No, not yet. Not that one.
Okay.
just cremate his body inside his house.
That's not
Except
his house.
this
So
isn't-
was that 4 or is that 3?
That's all 4.
That's all 4. All right.
All right, Rampage, your turn.
I guess I'll move a little further. I guess. There isn't much to do except much to do.
Just keep walking.
Keep on
Gotta
walking.
keep trucking. Let me know when Billy's also taking his turn.
Oh, he's already done that.
Okay, cool. Nick, what do you want?
Move me towards the door.
Okay. Serzu, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna use like sprint and move 10 feet and just
Go for it.
run this way.
Run!
By the way, I need to warn y'all.
That's not 10 feet.
He measured it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 10 feet right here. I don't know where he was before, but 10 feet's quite a long
I was
distance.
right here.
Yeah.
One of these spaces.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's 10 feet, but the thing is, that's his entire turn. Then he can't attack or.
Well, that's not actually 10 feet. That's 60 feet. But we don't have the tiles set to scale.
Yeah, and it's fine. I just told y'all how far to go, and that work. Okay. So the muster guards are now going to clear away from the ladder, so that that Mr. B can select the next 4 people to come down.
Alright. So the civilians...
Yeah, we have 4 civilians right now.
I see 3.
Yeah, but the Lord doesn't have a tile.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, the Lord's upstairs.
No, he's not.
No, that was another guy.
Okay.
They escaped
so
using the blankets.
the civilians.
Yes.
So
Yeah, we have enough guards that's probably safe enough to send the civilians down.
Yep.
Alright, so which civilian you're sending down?
The women first.
So, Miss Peacock.
Miss Peacock had no issues getting down.
Do you want to send the Lord down?
Let's send the lady first. Who's the other lady there?
There is no other lady.
There's no other ladies.
Oh, there's only one.
The
of
other
them?
one escaped upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And then used the maid escape. You have Professor Plum, Marigold, and Mr. Green.
Alright, so I ask Marigold if he wants to go.
Marigold wants to make sure all of his guests are safe before he's going to be willing to leave. He'll probably leave with Mr. Green, though.
He'll probably leave with Mr. Green.
Yeah.
So
Send Mr.
Professor
Green
Plum.
down.
Oh, well, send Professor Plum and then Mr. Green and the Lord can go next.
Professor Plum had a little bit of issue getting down, but not a big deal.
I'm concerned that they only get D12s.
And then,
It's 50-50, really.
Professor, or Mr. Green and the Lord can haggle their way as to who goes first.
Okay. Both Marigold and Mr. Green leave with no issues. Marigold, in fact, descends quite angelically.
Okay.
Angelically? Alright, that's 4 of them.
Alright, Rampage, your turn.
I'm gonna go over.
Rampage doesn't like the other player being in front of him.
No!
How dare you!
No!
Don't make me shove you into this fountain.
Just gonna go right there and folks can follow me.
Okay, I hope you don't expect me to move your character, Rampage, because...
Oh, I already moved them.
Yeah, I know, but like I can't get it. I can't touch any area near there because it's the tree.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, by the way, there is parts of that tree you can't go through, but I made it a tiny rectangle where the trunk is, because that's how a tree works. A tree doesn't stop you from walking underneath its leaves.
No.
That's kind of like the logic I used for trees, except the giant forest where I'm like, you're not getting through there. It's too thick.
So,
I want to.
Can I make a battle suggestion?
Sure.
So, in this battle in particular, we have a slightly different problem.
Slightly different problem?
But so
good point.
We have civilians. So here's what I'm suggesting. We take everyone, and we put them around the fountain, because that way they're far enough away from the house that they don't have any risk then. And so we take all the civilians, we put them next to the fountain, we put the mustard guards around them, and then the rest of us and the Knights of Rohan head down to the city to kill the orcs. And then if we run into any more civilians, we send them up to the fountain. And then the mustard guards can protect them.
That sounds like a solid plan.
Because then we keep the civilians relatively safe. Without dragging them along with us. And so, I will hang back towards the mustard guards too, because I have a bow that's long enough range.
Nick, are you going to still go get closer to the door?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm going to spend my turn doing, just... That's my suggestion for the long-term plan.
Yeah. Not a bad idea.
Oh, do you want me to move you? I'm sorry.
Yes, I cannot move myself.
As you approach the door slams open, and orcs are being physically thrown through them.
Are the orcs dead?
They don't seem to be moving anymore.
Oh, well, okay,
and Sir Francis Steele walks through the door. You almost kind of feel like there's a drum playing. But you don't see any drums being played.
He's got his own theme music.
Dun, dun, dun,
And he walks out and brushes himself off.
Well, hello, Sir Francis Steele.
Did I keep you waiting?
No, not really.
Yes.
I just got here. We're still getting people out, so...
Sir Francis Steele sees something through the fire.
Okay.
Let me roll a perception check.
Why is there a fire in the woods, by the way?
Because fire...
Remember what Mr. B was saying?
Yeah, there were tiny goblins.
Setting fire to things?
No, I don't remember that.
So they weren't being nice people.
No.
No.
They were
But it's
not giving
secretly a
people out
dragon.
candies.
Hey, Chris. Do you think the marked one has noticed yet?
I don't know. It is pretty far away from him. So Francis Steele uses his amazing wisdom and sees through the flames. On the other side of the flames, he sees a little girl that has been separated. So Francis Steele is now directing his motions towards the little girl.
Okay. Well, I'm going to look in that direction.
Okay, I've moved you in the direction of where the little girl is.
I only see Sir Francis Steele having moved.
I turned you around.
Okay. I guess he just ran off without me then.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he saw a little girl in danger, like his instincts to go deal with that is activated.
It just motioned in one direction, then boom, gone.
Mm-hmm.
He's like the Flash.
No.
It's like, well, I'm not even sure what you were motioning at. I just saw you start sprinting away.
Yeah, he was very. He put some emphasis in that. Okay. Let's see. Oh gosh, it's gonna be one of those days again. Okay, I'm moving you to the map layer 2. There we go. There we go. The mustard guards were too close to the trees. I'm gonna sprint them away to offer defense.
Okay.
And one of the Rohan guards is going to go there, and the other one's going to follow the mustard guards.
Okay.
The civilians have decided to put themselves like right here.
Run away! Run away!
They're going to stay behind all the soldiers, basically.
Yeah. So given who's left inside, Mr. B, I would say send Arceus out, send the mustard guard out, and have him throw the body down. Leave
he's
yourself.
Gonna be dragging the body out.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to like throw the body out the window. Then leave yourself as the third one, and then have Björkle go out last.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Because he can just jump.
Do you want Arceus to go first?
Yeah.
Arceus broke the ladder.
Don't know.
Oops.
Oh. Well.
Okay, well, you're all jumping now.
Yep. Alright,
By the
mustard guard
way, do
and...
you know what his acrobatics is? 1.
Oh, there you go.
Well.
Mustard guard and...
Let's throw the body out first.
Yeah, so he's gonna drag the Colonel Mustard out. Very, as ceremoniously as he can.
I don't think you can very ceremoniously throw a body out.
Well, he liked the guy, right? He worked for him, so he's gonna, provide
his
some form
master.
of decorum.
He's gonna try.
He's gonna try. We'll try to help him too. I mean,
Okay.
Splat.
of course, we're tossing this body out. It's probably the kid's dad.
Okay, let's have that mustard guard jump. Let's see if he hurts himself.
He will.
Let's see how
Yeah,
badly he
throw
hurts
20.
himself.
What are you talking about? He got a natural 20. Okay, he died. He gone. He gone.
He takes
Hey, go.
3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage. Alright. That's cool. He has plenty of health. See, that's a great advantage of wearing so much armor.
Alright, my turn.
Disadvantage because you fell. Miserable.
Alright, I'm rolling acrobatics, right?
Yep.
And
to
this
make
will
an
be
18.
interesting.
To not get hurt.
Oh, that's
I like how-
brutal.
Okay, you take 1
wait,
damage.
wait. Wait.
No, there's no waiting.
Beason made it.
Alright. So I took 1 point of damage.
Because
They were
you almost made it.
I almost made it. It was so close.
So while the mustard guard hit his head when he came down, you actually you just fell on your butt.
I landed and grazed my knee.
Okay, time to send Björkle out.
Alright,
go.
Hobbit comes out next.
1. He got her 1. It's gone.
He's actually not very good at acrobatics either. But he
rolled
makes
an
it like
18
a
though.
boss. Birgle does a backflip out of the thing.
So backflip.
And he goes, what goes spinning in the night? A hobbit!
Well, we've successfully gotten everybody out.
Yay.
Yes, before the fire turn started. Good job, guys.
Yay.
Oh gosh. I think he's.
Oh no, I accidentally clicked the statue. Okay. Yeah.
Did you break the statue?
No. I accidentally moved it.
Do you think Sir Francis Steele will be angry at me if I command his men?
The one that's with the mustard guards, I don't think he'll have any problem with.
Yeah. Should I just not worry about the people in the back?
Well, there's several mustard. By the way, the mustard guard that fell on his head is now picked up Colonel Mustard and tied him to his armor, so now he's carrying him.
Okay.
Ooh.
He's going to be effective in battle.
He's gonna be like, hi, I do 1 damage.
This could be like C-3PO.
No, it's going to be like Chewbacca in C-3PO.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm back.
Welcome back. By the way, we've been waiting on you. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
We didn't even notice you were gone, except me.
I
knew
said
he was
bye
gone.
in chat.
I totally noticed.
Yeah.
I said bye in chat. Pay attention to
Like-
chat.
Totally,
Chris.
totally noticed.
I wasn't gonna say anything unless he didn't come back before his turn came up.
No, I saw. I was like, I assume
Yeah.
he's coming back.
Eventually.
We've had players do that, like where they've disappeared and like they didn't come
For 10
back,
days.
and then
Or
10
like
days
Dan.
later.
And then
Or
they
like
get
Dan, who just
kidnapped by
disappeared
a
permanently.
kidnapped by an orc.
Exactly.
That's what you
Orc
get. I mean,
king.
you leave, you get kidnapped by an orc.
okay. By the way, I'm sorry that the kitchen fire went all weird.
Oh my.
Aw.
Tis fine.
Oh my.
The kitchen fire. It lit up the floor. It's like it's shooting that stuff in the air.
It lit only the floor. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately, it
well-
became really weird to select people in that area, so I'm temporarily moving that to the floor until everyone gets away from the building.
Okay, so whose turn is it?
I believe it's Rampage's.
Really?
You came
Would it
out
be my
first.
turn?
No, Rampage came out first.
Yeah, but he took his turn. I haven't moved a second time.
He hasn't either. Go Rampage, go! Where did Rampage go?
He and Billy are under the tree.
Deep into the tree.
Oh, you're right. You're right. You know what? I think it may have been Serzu's turn.
True.
Well, all my turn's gonna be is moving 10 feet again over here. So
Go ahead and move while Rampage's moved. It's fine.
yeah, I just moved.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm hiding under. I'm
By the
hiding
way, if
under.
you need me to rescue you from the tree, I will cry. So just saying.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Because for me, the tree is the same thing as you, as far as selection boxes are concerned. Okay. I believe with everybody out, Nick, go ahead and tell me where you want me to move you to.
Move me towards the guards. Like, towards the Rohan rider with the mustard guards. Okay. Let me see. I'm now going to give them a command.
Okay, roll
Okay.
your command skill.
Do we have a command skill?
You could use.
What?
Good night.
Okay.
I love that. I love that. Like that good night. It was full of malice and annoyance.
You could, Nick. You can use charisma for that.
You could also use
I mean,
history or deception or
Common sense.
Unfortunately, common sense is not something.
actually.
I feel like it should be, though.
Technically, if you roll, you could roll whatever you want, but note how I might react might not be what you expect, based on the ridiculousness of your choice.
So charisma would be the correct one.
Charisma is the automatic yes. You
I
did
don't know
it.
about it's an automatic yes, but persuasion.
Persuasion. You got an 8.
Okay, you try to persuade the guards. What are you trying to persuade them to do?
I just wanted them to move up in front of the fountain.
You tried to persuade them to move forward, but your words were so choppy, and you somehow said, "Go into the fountain and play at it." The mustard
I don't
guard
think I
said
felt
this
quite
was
that.
not the appropriate.
Time.
This is not the appropriate time for playing in the fountain, and they are not. And then the Rohan guard lets you know that he's not a bird.
See, I was actually going to tell you. I was actually going to physically say to you what I was going to say. But
I know, but I'm punishing
Then-
you
then-
for your weird roll.
I mean, okay, persuasion is not a weird roll. That is physically the
No,
best
I'm
suited one
punishing
here.
you for failing it. Like
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
now, you didn't get hurt by this by failing it. You just didn't correctly convey your words and you confused them.
Good job, Nick. You
Yeah.
failed.
But you have one more action you could do. So, do you want to try a different way of persuading them?
Just reroll. Just reroll.
No, you have to do a different skill check this time. Don't listen to Rampage.
You can just reroll.
No.
Deceive them by telling them they are birds, and then should go into the fountain.
I would like to see
Chris, Chris, I am going to use my knowledge of historic battles to command them.
this.
You tell them about how 10,000
Rolled a
Rohan
natural
soldiers and how the local militia died after charging in front of a fountain and holding it against a very small orc army. They're not very impressed with this, and they think maybe going in that fountain might be near that fountain might be a strategic error.
Good
I
job
rolled a
there.
natural 1.
Good job.
Good job
They
there.
are
did
super
great.
unconvinced that that's a good idea.
See, this
Nick, just
Now, by the
no.
way, Mr. B, you overhear this ludicrous story that Nick told. You know it's full of fallacies and errors and just things that were left out.
See, this is why I wish I could just talk to them directly without having to roll.
I mean, you could have just talked to them and not rolled.
Yeah, I wanted to do that, but then you told me to roll.
Well, I was like, you know, trying to like you said you wanted to command them versus just asking them,
Yes, well.
in which they would roll against you.
You
They would just roll something to see if they were wanted to do that.
No, I'm just... Actually, no, you know what? I won't get to this discussion right now. I was going to have a philosophical discussion on the
Well, we only
use
got
of
like
rolling
26
persuasion
minutes.
checks. That's why I looked at that and said, no, I can't do that right now.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. With that said, it's now who hasn't? Okay, Mr. B, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm out of the building. Yay!
Yay!
Alright, I want
Yay!
to. I've just jumped out of this building and I have no idea what's going on around here. So I want to.
You overhear Nick just saying a bunch of gibberish and making up something about like a bunch of people dying near a statue, for a statue, and the.
All right, so I want to look around and see what's going on, see if there's anything that I need to be aware of, and then I also want to call my dog.
Okay.
Do you have a dog whistle?
I have a very loyal dog.
Okay.
How well can you whistle for it?
I don't have to whistle. I just have to call for him. It's called Wolfhound, and he comes running.
But can he hear you?
Of course he can. His ears are attuned to his master's voice. Yay!
What
See?
he said.
It worked.
And by the way,
Totally
Mr. B,
worked.
you see your dog barking at the fire.
Woof woof. Woof woof woof.
It hasn't immediately taken notice of you. It's barking at the fire.
Woof woof.
Woof, 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 woof,
Alright.
woof. Whoa.
Don't notice anything else
You
newsworthy.
notice that Rampage and your new companion Serzu have charged forward with Billy, and you get some sort of feedback that there's some nasty things down there.
Okay. What else?
You see Sir Rohan Steele running past you, and you slightly hear the sound of a little girl crying.
Okay. What else?
Arceus has... He really messed up, broke the ladder. You already know this. He seems to be tending to himself. The mustard guard, it looks really messed up, that's carrying his master.
Okay.
Other than that, you notice everyone seems to be moving towards two different goals right now. One goal being the little girl, and the other one being the mysterious things going down south.
All right. So, okay. How much a turn do I have left?
You have a full turn. All you did
Okay.
was call your dog.
So I yell to the. I yell. I guess I don't. I'm assuming it's quite noisy right now, but I yell to the civilians, head for the fountain, and guards cover them.
Okay.
No, they're scared to go to the fountain now because of Nick.
No, the civilians don't care.
The civilians don't care, but they just they also listen to Nick's story about like people dying near fountains. So you might need to persuade them a little bit.
Fine.
And remember, it's Nick's fault.
The sad thing is I'm the only one who's good at persuasion, I'm pretty sure.
Now, here's the thing. Mr. B could use a history check or a lore check or something to like explain why Nick's story was completely wrong. He could destroy that doubt.
Good.
You didn't have to roll persuasion. You really didn't have to do that.
Well, you told me to.
I said you could roll a history check and undo what Nick said. You could use your strengths in this if you want to.
Well, it wouldn't matter. I rolled a 4,
Oddly enough, history was my strength in this.
and persuasion is mine. So I rolled a 4 either way. Wouldn't have mattered.
Okay.
Y'all are
You
really good
failed
at
to
not
persuade
making
you failed to persuade the guards, except Marigold. You managed to reach Marigold in your discussion because you specifically said you were targeting the civilians and not the guards.
Yeah, I want to.
Marigold sees the wisdom in your words, which he had a very low check against you because you came to his house and you tried to save him. So he has a pretty good connection with you. He rolls his check and he orders everyone to secure in front of the fountain. Everyone obeys him since he is in fact the lord of this town.
Hashtag blame Nick.
I can't do anything if I roll a natural 1 rampage. It doesn't matter how good I am at a skill.
Oh my, the fountain's moving.
I know. It's
The fountain's alive.
I'm moving it to the map layer so it doesn't like do that anymore. No,
Okay,
dang it, the trees now.
The tree. Everything's moving. There are ants everywhere.
Rampage, I could physically have like a +10 to persuasion and still fail because I rolled a natural 1.
I know.
Yeah, which is oddly enough, that's like a critical fail too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, natural 1 is an automatic critical failure.
Okay. By the way, Nick, did you want to move up with him?
Yeah, that was the point.
Alright.
I was trying to get all the guards to go that direction with the civilians.
Technically, with Colonel Mustard's death, right now the Mustard Guards are now in line with whatever Marigold says until like another family member of Mustard just gives a command.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that said, I believe it's Arceus' turn.
You left Mustard behind.
I have them grouped together. They're not supposed to do that. They're grouped together. Why?
Huh. It says no.
This doesn't make
Just
sense to me, but whatever. Okay, now they're in sync again. I don't know what happened there. Arceus is gonna rub his butt for both his turns, and I believe.
Wait, could Arceus actually move up here?
No,
Okay.
he's not going to.
Okay, I was just curious.
And Sir Francis Steele is going to. Oh gosh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. I need to move this to the map layer because, like, okay. Also, Arceus. I'm sorry, not Arceus. Sir Francis Steele has now walked through the fire. Okay. Beergoal heard Nick's story about the fountain, and he decided that while Nick's story was full of horse manure, it sounds like a great place to be. So he's going in front of the fountain. He's going to start going towards there. Also, Mr. B, your dog is now loyally following you.
Yay!
Yay!
He's tired of barking at the fire.
Okay. So I think our primary goal should be saving civilians. That's just my personal take.
Yeah.
but-
So, is it my turn?
Well, did you want to order your dog to do something?
Well, he's just gonna follow me for now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna head towards the fountain as well.
All right, go for it.
Can't move myself.
So Chris, are there still people?
Yeah, I
In the
can't
town.
move myself. I can move my dog. I can't move myself.
Let's
Is
go
that
down
better?
further.
There we go. Thank you. Right, so we're gonna go stand by the fountain and see if we can see what's going on.
Okay.
Where did? Okay.
So Francis Steele walked through the fire, and one of his guards is waiting for him to come back. And Arceus is standing up there. Maybe he's worried about the child.
Yeah.
And he pretended
he
not
can-
to be
he
worried
can
about the
take
child.
that part.
Okay, it's Rampage's turn.
Me.
Oh,
R.I.P. Nick.
who did we lost Nick.
Oh. Well,
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I'm gonna call Nick back.
Exploit.
What?
DK. Billy can go through anything, pretty much.
Why did he say that?
Because he's inside of a tree that Rampage can't go through. I think
Hi,
he
Nick.
can go through the forests.
Hello.
Wait,
What's
wait, I'm testing something.
Oh,
DK!
your internet went down. That is unfortunate. Let me talk to Mr. B. Mr. B, Nick seems to have lost his internet.
Where did he lose it?
He lost his. Apparently, he lost it around his house, and he doesn't know how to get it back.
All right.
Do you
Guess we
mind
can
giving
call
him a
him.
call?
So go ahead and pull up Skype
Skype.
and then add him to the call.
Okay, Nick. Okay, Mr. B is gonna give you a phone call.
What am I
Yeah, we've got his. In there's his. Look at his contact.
This? This?
Oh, hang on. We gotta make sure we're calling his cell phone.
DK,
Mhm.
the thing is, Billy can go through anything. He can go into forest, past the walls. He can just go through everything.
I think we're calling him.
DK, I can go. Look. I'm in a wall.
Hey,
DK,
there's Nick.
Look at Billy.
Okay. Wow.
Look at Billy.
Yeah.
Right here. Why is he able to do this? He can walk through these walls like it's nothing. He can go in forests like it's nothing. He's crazy. Crazy.
All right.
I don't think you set boundaries for Billy.
No, they're universal boundaries.
Why can I walk through everything?
Don't worry about it now.
No.
Go ahead and put him where you want him.
You know what? Maybe it's because I think he might be a GM character, and thus he has certain GM privileges.
Ooh.
He's special.
Okay, cool. Meow. Let's see. Okay, Billy and Rampage have moved up, and Serzu, in a very strange.
is back.
Oh, he's back. I was gonna move your character for you. I was gonna like Serzu charges the orcs and offers them pie.
I mean, if he had pie.
Because like you know,
We got pie.
He's the pie guy.
Move a bit in front of y'all.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's be honest. If we get pie, I don't see why we couldn't offer to the orcs before battle.
well here's the thing. I haven't added a turn order yet because y'all haven't actually engaged them yet.
I don't know, Chris. Am I in range to shoot an arrow?
I believe you are. You have a great bow. You are. I believe that's like 240 feet or something crazy like that, or 120 or
I
something.
think that was the short range. Sure.
I believe you're in range.
Well, sure. I'm going to go ahead and shoot my bow at one of them.
You don't want to talk to them or find out who they are.
No!
I mean,
about
as far as you know, they're not.
I mean,
do you
Chris,
know
do you
if
wanna-
they're orcs?
You know what? It'd take me a long time to walk down there, but I suppose I can walk down there. Okay, I'm going to walk down there, and you know what, Chris? I
Offer
still
them
have a lot
pie?
of cookies. I can offer them cookies.
Cookies.
Okay.
But why didn't you offer me any cookies? I want cookies.
All right, so you're gonna move down there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 10 spaces. All right, I have your character move down. You're not quite there yet, Mr. B. Is there something you'd like to do?
I am going to continue. Is this guard just like chilling here with Colonel Mustard's body?
Yeah, he's carrying him. He's attached him to his
Okay.
back and he's carrying him. That's why he's like behind
That's
everyone a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna move myself down to where these civilians are as well.
Okay. Okay, it is now Sir Francis's turn. And he has reemerged from the fire and has wrapped the little girl in his cape.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
He also...
Yay!
I'm sorry. One of Sir Francis Steele's guards approach him and say, Sir Francis the Steele is undefeatable. And Sir Francis Steele says the same thing back. And then Arceus. Oh, okay. Wait, are you back, Nick?
Yes.
Excellent. Awesome. Sir Francis Steele hands over the
good old.
Sir Francis Steele hands over the girl to Arceus, and Arceus starts to give her a look at and make sure that she's okay, particularly because of, you know, fire inhalation and so forth. All right. With that said, let's move on
to another round.
Okay.
Oh,
This is the last round, and we're gonna have to end it here due to time.
I'm not even gonna bother reopening Roll 20. That'll take too long.
All right. So, Rampage. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move there, and then Billy is going to go super stealth into trees. No one sees him. Not even you. No one sees him.
Okay. Serzu, what are you doing?
Probably like stealthily lurk up and see what's up, where enemies are.
You notice these. They seem to like they seem to be having something in their hands that's glowing red hot.
Just move there. That doesn't look good.
No, that doesn't sound good.
Nick, did you want to approach them and say hi?
Yes, I would like to approach them and say hello.
It's like, and the moment he gets in the way, Serzu knocks an arrow.
So, as you approach, the figure wearing a red and black hood and breathing really heavily slowly moves forward and says, "Name?"
I am Nick.
And now the weapons are put away, and a parchment in a kind of an oily parchment with kind of like just like some sort of substance leaking off of it.
Ew.
And it appears to be reading the parchment, and then puts the parchment away and says, "You're not on the list. Go on through." And he turns around and walks away.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
And with that, we fade to black.
Slowly fading.
You guys talking solves everything.
I question life.
So,
I didn't.
go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
I feel like Serzu would just walk up and be like, "Well, that went better than expected."
Yeah, Billy and Rampage are like.
So who is on the list?
Wait.
That would also be his next question. Running up to be like, "Hey, who's on the list, by the way?"
Hey, what just happened?
I don't know what just happened.
That's a very good question, and I would like to know the answer.
Well, I'm not on the list, clearly.
How are you still alive?
Because I'm not on the list.
Yeah, you're not on the list.
Yeah. You're not on the list. You're not dead. Am
That's
I
like
on
I'm
the
not
list? Am I on the list?
I don't know.
We'll have
you'd
to find
ask.
out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
Cliffhanger.
so Nick, what have you been up to?
Not much.
I heard some
Yeah,
amazing prospects
fixed it
are opening up for you, so.
Nope, none at all.
None at all, okay.
Nope,
No, they're all secrets, okay.
exactly.
Do you have any plans for the future?
Nope.
No, you're just gonna sit at home all day.
Do you plan to have a future?
No, not really. Pretty much gonna go to bed tonight, see what happens.
He's gonna roll the dice before he goes to bed to find out if he gets to go to bed, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
It's all uncertain. Okay, Serzu, what are you up to then?
Taking an online summer class, and that's practically about it.
Got any plans for the future?
Not currently.
Things you're working towards?
Nope.
Okay. Rampage, what have you been up to?
Playing video games, and a little more video games.
That sounds amazing. Do you have any projects for the future?
Well, I think tonight, if we have time, I'm gonna be doing an experiment.
I love experiments, and I hope you do too. What kind of experiment is it?
Okay, it's a secret.
Okay, are you going to be making something that makes smoke or fire?
No, No.
Is it gonna make a big kaboom?
Yes.
No.
Is it gonna like
Yes,
make all
it
your
will.
neighbors' car alarms go beep, beep, beep?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
You say that in such an
It's only
unsincere way.
it's only gonna make your car alarm beep.
I don't think ours does that.
Well, now the experiment is putting a car alarm on your car and triggering it.
Are you building a portal gun?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, amazing.
I will
Okay.
teleport to your house.
Hey, Rampage. To do that, though, you have to put a bunch of moon dust in his house first.
Oh yeah.
Why?
That's a Portal 2 reference.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I have plenty of moon dust.
Moon man. Okay. Anyway, Mr. B, what are you up to?
Lots and lots of work, and still working towards doing a. We want to build an esports team, doing some youth esports, doing some Minecraft esports, and that type of thing. If anyone knows a good Minecraft mod developer, we could use some assistance.
Again, a very noble thing. I really hope it picks up, and that it is full of awesomeness.
And excitement.
What
And
are
joy.
your plans, like for the future? What else are you working towards?
Just those things right now.
Okay. Well, guys, I think that's it for tonight. So, thanks for coming. I hope you all had fun.
Yep.
I had fun. I had
Awesome.
had fun.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We had an episode without combat. I had a character
That's
sheet
it.
made for those guys in case you attacked them.
I was about to attack one.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I'm gonna like.
Hey, you know what? I remembered I had cookies, so I decided that talking was the best option.
Yeah, you almost
Democracy.
attacked
Who
them.
needs it?
Democracy. What is it good for? All right. Well, thanks for coming, guys, and I hope you have fun. And
Thank
It's
you
good
so
for
much.
creating
Next
a
time.
bureaucracy.
on Dragon Ball Z.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.